Hi, class. This lesson today would be the community language learning class. And so obviously it would be taught in the target language, but I don't speak another language, at least not a verbal language. This will just be taught in English, but it'll just be kind of an idea of the way a class will be taught in this method. Class, now that you have um, gone through and listened and we've recorded everybody's conversation, today we're talking about manners again, and we're talking about what is appropriate behavior for us here in the United States, how we greet people and how we communicate with people. And so you all have taken the time to write down what you've heard in the recording. I've also written it on the board, and so we will go over it now and we'll talk about words that you didn't understand or that you don't know or you can't remember. And we'll talk about a little bit of grammar and things like that. So that's what we'll be doing next. So you can see here that I've wrote down the conversation that you had with one another. This conversation was just a greeting. So if you had run into this person on the street, what you would say to somebody in a coffee shop or just on the street, somebody that you maybe vaguely knew, or maybe you didn't, maybe you met them in an elevator or something. But this is the conversation that we recorded. Okay, so let's go over this together. So first, the very first person said, "Good morning." And then the next person responded, "How are you today?" "I am fine. How are you?" "I am tired. I was awake all night studying for a big test." "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you prepared to take the test?" "I think so. I better go. I am going to be late." "Good luck on your test." "Thank you. It was nice to see you." "You too. Enjoy your day." So we have lots of things going on here. We're talking about culture, and then we also want to make sure that we're grammatically correct when we're speaking to somebody. So when you say good morning to someone, that's a culturally appropriate thing to do. We tend to acknowledge someone. And so when you acknowledge someone, you would like to look them in the eye. We also shake hands, we maintain eye contact, we smile at someone. And this is all called small talk. So small talk is what we call brief dialogue with somebody usually that you don't know. It can be with somebody that you already know, but you just kind of make brief conversation. It doesn't go very far in depth, but it's just a formality. You're just formally acknowledging somebody and just saying hello. So that's what we do. Now, you've listened to this once. I'm going to go through and read it again. And then I will go through, and if there are words that are a little bit more difficult than others and you can't remember the pronunciations for them, we'll go through those again. So let me do this one more time. So this is the dialogue. You walk up to someone, you shake their hand, you make eye contact, you smile, and you say, "Good morning. How are you today?" "I am fine. How are you?" "I am tired. I was awake all night studying for a big test." "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you prepared to take the test?" "I think so. I better go. I am going to be late." "Good luck on your test." "Thank you. It was nice to see you." "You too. Enjoy your day." So here at the end, we again are acknowledging someone. We're thanking them for taking the time to stop and talk with us. We smile, sometimes we wave. We like to end by saying, "Enjoy your day," or "Have a nice day," or "It was good to see you." And that's usually the way that we end that sort of greeting. Now, also, the person that was needing to leave in a hurry, the polite way of doing that was saying, "I better go," or "I'm going to be late," not just walking away from somebody. That's important to make sure that you acknowledge why you're leaving, and do it in a polite way. And so this is a polite way of doing it. So let's just quickly go over the words that are a little bit harder to pronounce, and then you are going to break up into groups, I'm sorry, pairs, and you're going to go through this dialogue again. And I will be walking around the room to make sure that you don't have any questions. If you do, feel free to ask me, but you will go ahead and take turns practicing this as well. So let's talk about the little bit more difficult words. So morning, good morning, okay? And then prepared is a big word. So prepared means, are you ready? So this person said they were up studying all night, taking or preparing for the test. So they're getting ready to take the test. They're studying. So that's another word, studying. That might be a little bit more difficult, but are you prepared to take the test? Are you ready to take it? So that's what that means. Enjoy, enjoy. That's another word we use, and that just means that we hope that you have a good day. And so now go ahead and get into pairs. Again, if there are any words that you can't remember how to pronounce, or you're struggling with pronunciation on, just let me know, and go ahead and work on that back and forth, and then we'll talk about some other things. Okay.